Alrighty. That's going. That's a going. Need to pull, tweak the thing. Since when's the enter key not a tweet thing? There we go. Close that. And Duskers. I want the resolution to be 720p, thank you. Play. Let's see, I need to actually get the... Hello, Ani, how are you doing? There we go. I will fade that over to Duskers. Interesting thing I realized last time I played this is that there is a difficulty setting in the options. You can enable and disable certain things. Which I kind of think is interesting. Perhaps for the next run I can fix that. Mainly because that's the best way I could get it to work. I tried fiddling with the font for that again, and yeah, I'm still not 100% happy with it, but it's better than it was. But let's just go ahead and jump in. I don't even remember what we were doing or how badly I'm screwed. I'm probably pretty screwed. Where was I with this thing? Code configuration. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this at 720p. I can record it at 720p, but I don't think I'm going to be able to play it at that. That's actually kind of hard to read. I think that's the first time I'm going to be doing that. 1 second. Let me reset that. Let me put up the setting up thing. No. Bah. Let me fix the... So I will play it at a higher resolution, but I'm going to record it at 720p still. I was playing it at 720p, just recording it the same as well, but I'll just do it at a better resolution. Problem is that it does that. Let me... Yeah, it ends up changing it to the same resolution. For scaling to 720 by 1280. No. The reason I was playing it was just too small on the screen. I couldn't read anything on it. So. No, that doesn't work at all. Why is that? Why are you doing this? What is it doing? Okay, I don't know how that works. Alright, we're just gonna have to... It probably is a perfectly fine for the display. The thing that got weird with it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to fix this like that. That's not right. It Because I'm playing it on my larger monitor, it's a little bit harder to read. Games like FTL, I can manage it, but hit the screen. No. Stretch the screen. No. This is extremely professional of me. Reset transformation. Yes, and the resolution is fine. What I'm fiddling with is the edit transform. There we go. That's what I wanted. The monitor resolution is 1080p, which the 720p window was too small for me to read the font comfortably, but I will increase the font size as well, so it'll help out you guys. I need to do this to 1280. There, that's fixed it. Okay. I didn't understand the issue either, but that's easier for me to read. It was control page up. So the monitor was 1080p. It's a 22-inch? I don't actually remember what the exact size of this thing is. I've since gotten rid of the box. But that's neither here nor there. It's just that the size of the thingy was a little bit too small. But so be it. Size of the thingy. Yes, that's exactly what I should be saying. That makes plenty of sense. I don't think you guys will see any difference. It's just going to be a little bit easier for me to read it, perhaps. It's just going to be bigger on my monitor. Yes, let's go get murdered by aliens. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what it was. I've already forgotten all the things that I've learned from my research from a couple of weeks ago. So that's going to go well. So the bio drone has our turret, a lure, and a stun. Droney Stuffs has the gather, tow, and stealth. Sputnik has the generator and a busted probe. And then we have a generator on the R30 He drone. And then the F-drone Pig J has a broken turret. And is broken himself. Okay. I mean, it's not like Sputnik or R30 He drone is doing good either. Yeah, 120. He's also the turret, which is nice. So I am here. Where did I want to go next? Because I'm doing well on scrap. Let's see. Ship config has remote power, which is nice. And then the modifications. So I probably should spend some of this scrap, the bio drone, increase speed or max HP. Sputnik I could repair to full. I could repair to full R30 He drone. I could repair F-drone Pig J to full. I could repair... That's expensive though. That's a lot of you have to really repair those heavily. Don't need to repair anything on the ship. Don't need to repair the upgrade. Never doing well on scrap. Well, the thing is that I am almost at max scrap. If I get 3 more scrap, I won't be able to hold any more scrap, so I should probably spend some scrap. I think that's the idea, at least. Let's see. I don't even remember what the R30 drone has in for equipment, just the generator. What I probably should do is repair the probe, since that's really the only thing I've got right now to tell if there's something in a room. That's my job, is to confuse you with logic. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Because I'm not expecting this run to last a whole lot longer, because I'm sure that something horrible and scary is going to end up destroying me, I probably should repair the probe. So I will repair the probe. Repair the probe. And add more probes. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I can add a stealth modification, but considering what I've been using those probes for, and even then, it's not like I've been using those probes for the right thing. I've just been using it as a scan feature to see, hey, is there any more scrap I've missed in here? So that's going to bring me down to 34 scrap. Stun lure turrets. I can repair the other turret. How many adds 50 bullets? So I don't need to repair that just yet. I think that will be fine for now. Stealth and turret, but we found out the other stream that stealth and turret don't work together. As soon as the drone moves, he disables the turret. So the stealth's more just a scouting thing. I think we will. I'm just thinking about what do I need to repair or not repair. I think we'll just repair those. Oh, it's like there's no sound there. Okay, so this thing has question mark infestation types, which is fun. So let's go on board, shall we? Let's see how terrible. Right, which is what we've been doing. Let's just get ready to die. Unknown derelicts, no uncorrupted communications found. Okay. So control plus. I think that should be fine. I also seem to remember that there was... it's not in here, it is in here? No, but where was the... help. I found out that there is an alias built in. Begin will open A1, navigate drone 1 to position 1 and 2 to door 1, generator with 2, which I'm going to have to change to generator with 3 since I've changed Sputnik. So I need to navigate... What do I need to navigate? We'll move for the generator to status and then end. Save. Okay. Begin. Okay, so door 7 is already closed, but it didn't... Oh. I didn't save. I just moved drone. Oh, okay. Ah. This sort of stuff's going to get me killed. Okay. Let's see. This is a tiny, teeny, tiny little ship. And I'm not going to worry. I think there is. I'm trying to think if there is a command to close all doors. Basic controls, no. Advanced commands, door. I'm looking for door. Door. Aha! Open all and close all. So if I do close all, that would close all of the doors. If I do open D5, D8, and then close all, they're all closed. So there is a close all button. Probably should set that to an alias so it's just like QQ. I'm done. Out, out, escape. Let's see. So I need the turret biodrone. We'll put him... there. Is that a good spot for him, I think? Ah, that's a good point. So begin, open A1, navigate forward to A1, generator with 4, and status. Close all. Status. Save. Okay. So now, next ship, we will actually be prepared for that. I want the stealth drone, Doroni stuffs. Okay, turret 1, D7. I'm guessing that the validating tells you if it's going to have any problems, if it's going to, quote, compile. Yes, you are a stealth drone. Oh, hi, 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 hi. Oh, well. That's scary. There is a vent. That is very scary. D7. Stealth 2. Yeah, D7's not going to be able to close. This happened last time too, where the firing arc doesn't help any. Info, vent and scrap. That vent really scares me because there is something that can go through vents. I don't want to think about what goes through vents, but there's stuff that goes through vents. Okay, let's see how quickly we can... which series is that? I'm kind of curious. Okay. I'm going to put the biodrone a little bit further back. Well, the thing is that it's space. There's scary stuff in space. Okay. Turret 1... XCOM. Ah. D5. Hi. You're scary. I'm just gonna back away. Well, you've got to be kidding me. It doesn't die! Or does it? Is it dead? Okay, it is dead. But I bet you. Okay, I think the thing with the turret is that it just decides I'm just going to go munch, munch, munch with the doors, and nothing's going to change with that. It's the firing arc extends too far. It's just going to kill everything. Let me look at the map. Okay, A2. I don't know about A2. Okay. We'll try here. Do not open A3. Exactly. I will not be... I do not want to be sent into space. I am not Space Throne. Or Space Core, I guess. Okay. Anything scary in here? Nope. Okay, so the ship is empty. We can kind of relax now. Okay, so where is our probe guy? Are you my probe guy? You're my probe guy. Okay, Sputnik. Be probe. Be free! Don't go that way. We already know what's in my ship. Despair. Endless, endless despair. Exactly. Let's see. So I need to gather... Or let's see. Move? No. Navigate to R2. Or R4. Gather all. Nothing in here. Okay. Navigate drone 2. Gather all. Exactly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go play grab the drone. Should be coming back to about here. Pick up. D6 is just between rooms 3 and 4, so there shouldn't be anything scary behind door number 6. No, I want you to go in here and gather it all. Navigate to R2. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, R1. Okay, A1, exit. Okay, so that one didn't go too badly. Stealth deteriorating on drone 2. Great. I have more, well, slightly less scrap than I had before, so I can... How much is it going to be to repair the stealth? Because I kind of need the stealth. 10 scrap. Right. Though I risk it failing. Because if it's... My understanding is that if it's deteriorating and it, quote, fails, then it's gone. It goes kabooey. Kabooey? Kablooey. It just ups and quits. But if it's not deteriorating and it fails, then it's not going to die as much. It's not going to be it's not going to be destroyed. It's just going to be not working for that mission, which means that you pretty much go run away into a corner and decide, nope, I'm not going to do it today. And considering I'm kind of relying on that stealth to do much of anything right now, I probably should repair that. Probably should fix that. So let's fix that. Don't think there's anything else I want to repair right now. The turret is fine. So execute. Let's see, you have 2 infestation types and you are a volatile ship. You are a volatile ship. You are a volatile fuel depot. You are a volatile ship. You are a Stargate. What the heck is a Stargate? I could... Okay, this is... the R30. I'm sorry, the what now? The R30. Yeah, no. I mean, just on the name alone, that just sounds like an evil god. The Huxley. Now, I see the Huxley sounds like your friendly security guard. He's not gonna hurt you, right? At the same time, it is a volatile thing, and I'm almost certain that it's going to end in doom. And I don't have to visit everything here. I'd almost rather not. It's a volatile age. I'm trying to remember what volatile meant. I think that just means that there's a greater chance of things failing on me, like this guy was. No, wait, no, that guy was a stable ship. How did that cause things to fail on me? And again, the 203 what? 203 months? 203 years? 203 days? I can't go to that. I can go to... Well, I could go to this. Let me think here. I feel like I should rather go here. But then again, just because it's stable doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. And neither of these 2 ships I have any idea what's actually in them. Because... reasons. I kind of want to go see what this thing is. So I'm going to go here. Yeah. Let's go here. And let's board. Yes. And before death. No uncorrupted communications found. It is repairs and maintenance. It holds heavy metals in its cargo. It had 1 crew. Begin. Close all. Okay. Let's see what dangers there are here. Drony stuffs. Okay, I need Biodrone. I need to get this in a way that it's not going to end up with the door open, because if the door stays open, I could end up dead. So, I'm going to stuff you in the very far corner, right about there. That way, as soon as it gets into view, bang, bang, shoot you dead. Okay. Here goes nothing. D11. Stealth. Yeah. D11. Door 11 is blocked. By what? D11. What is door 11 blocked by? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, that's kind of funky. The biodrone was actually in the way of the door closing, even though that the biodrone wasn't actually in the door. Okay, well. Yes, thank you, video game. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay, D7. I need an... Okay, gather. And there was nothing there. Cool. Okay. D7. Stealth. A generator. Cool. Cool. D7. And again, we'll put you about there. That should be sufficient. Okay. D11. D8. Stealth. Hi. Don't mind me. Aww. Poor Tim. He's dead. Okay, so now we know that there is something evil in room 5. Why would you want to turn the icons off? That just seems scary. Okay. So the whole integrity is good, so that's not a worry. It's just a volatile age. I mean, anything that's 203 years old is going to be kind of volatile in its age. I'm curious what the... Oh, okay, now I understand what the P stands for. Okay, I was a little bit... I was confused there for a moment. Okay, I'm thinking... going to use that generator room as a holding space for that combat drone. Because I just know in the back of my mind that something's going to go horribly, horribly wrong if I try to shoot it in room 2. Because of the age of this ship, I don't want anything getting jammed in the doors if I can help it, especially right next to the room. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see. Let me go and do a remote power thing. Remote R4. Okay, so now I have more rooms. I'm going to do D8, Stealth 2, Navigate R5. We'll go to that point. Stealth. Oh, crap. D8. I thought it wasn't activated. It was activated. That's stupid. Okay, sorry, Drony Stuffs, you got shot. I'm sorry. D8. Stealth. Hi. 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 And now the biodrone took some damage. Door 8 closable? No, it is not. Of course not. Well, that went about as well as expected. Anyone else hear that? Which room is that in? Is that going to be in room 7 or room 6? Because that's scary. Anyone know what that sound means? Because that just tells me I should go run away. Do you hear it? Okay, you're gonna go here. Stealth. D13. Hi. Don't mind me. Oh! D13. Well, Drony Stuff's dead. Drony Stuffs is dead. I'm guessing that the stealth doesn't quite work if you brush up against the thing. So, we're kind of screwed. We kind of need to go now. We have to leave the Drony Stuff behind. No! Not if the, well, maybe. I might be able to manage that. And before total party wipe. Let's see. Okay, I have an idea. This is gonna be really stupid, but I have an idea. Lure. Turret. D13. Hey! Hey! Tasty thing. Come eat tasty thing. Are you dead? Please tell me you're dead. Are you dead now? Please tell me you're dead. Pick up. Can't pick up lure. Lure has been damaged. Well, yeah, that's what happens when it eats something. Okay. So the Drony Stuffs is disabled. So this means that it is Sputnik's time to shine. I'm going... I guess the weird, crystally, scary thing decided just to lunge forward and, say yum 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 yum. Bleh. Okay. Swap. Okay. So, I'm gonna go take the Drony Stuff back to the thingy. You did well, Drony Stuffs. You were good bait. Wait, what? You have a mine and you have a gather. Yeah, the lure, I might be using the lure a little bit more, but that's assuming that we can figure out that it is in fact the thing. Oh, I left the stealth on the droney stuffs. So I don't have the stealth ready for D14. Okay. Let me go grab the stealth, because I don't need the tow anymore, I don't think. You don't have the probe. Let me go get the probe. Who has the probe? Droney Stuffs has the probe. I will swap the generator for the probe. Yeah, that's my thought. Swap the probe back to the R30 Hedron. I need to go shoot some stuff, I guess. D9 this room scares me. I'm almost certain that there's like a hull breach or something. Okay, 3. D14. Stealth. No, there's nothing in here. Okay. So all of the evil stuff has been eviled, I guess. I'm gonna give the R30 Hedron the stun, so that I have enough room to grab both of the things from in here. Swap. Grab the gather, so I have an extra gather. Swap for the mine. Airlock 2 failing. Okay, I guess I won't be going to Air 2. That's probably what that meant. So Airlock 2 is going to fail. So, and that's the room with the, okay. A1, dock, A2. Save that. A2. D11. That I have done. Probe. Just to get more stuff. Nice indeed. I don't think there's going to be anything else, so I'm going to navigate all R1. Except I do need to keep the probe, don't I? I'm going to use you to gather. And I need to put drone 4 back on the generator. Navigate. Okay. And no fuel required. Navigate all R1. And exit. Okay, so that ended okay. Ish. Oh gosh. Yeah, so maybe it's a good thing that Ani Stuffs went to go get food while we were doing that. So the Droney Stuffs is has seen better days. The turret is starting to deteriorate, so we probably should repair that. Yeah, could have gone a whole lot worse, that one. So I think what I'm going to do then, because this one's going to be 12 to repair entirely, I think I'm just going to repair this one. Oh, this one takes 11? What? Why does that take more? Because it's a higher failure probability. Oh. Oh. Huh. Hmm. So I'm thinking of just repairing this one, and then just swapping out the turret that's running out of bullets. So let's repair this one. And I think that's all I'm going to need to do. I do need to repair drones. So let's see. We probably should repair... because all of the drones are now damaged, which is, you know, great. So let's go ahead and repair this one fully, since it's going to take the most damage. Right? Do I want to do a full repair? I wish that I had another... Yeah. The question is by how much? Do I want to repair it by... Do I want to follow the FTL idea and repair it to like 70% or something? Then again, I don't know if there's like blue events, so to speak, that give you repairs to drones. That doesn't necessarily seem like something that would be in this game. Num 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 num. Yeah, no, probably not. So we'll just, since the repairs, we'll just do a full repair. The mine drops a proximity mine. Let's just execute that for now. I want to go here first. So this one's stable. So we'll travel to this one. And then let's do drone configuration, because we have a lot of stuff. Okay, so everything's been swapped out of the drones. So let's see, you are still going to be our turret. And you are going to be helpful with the lure. Maybe the mine. Exactly. Exactly. Because I need the space to pull more stuff out, and as I use stuff, it deteriorates, which is fun. So, okay, so the lure is going to be useful against those crystalline entity things, but I don't know if it's going to help any against the turrets. So do I want the mine instead? It's an interesting question, that. I will keep you as the stealth. Actually, it doesn't. I did look this up. It's only if it's used during the mission does it deteriorate. So if you pay attention to the next run we make, if the item is turned green, that means it's been used in that boarding event, or in that boarding session, and it will be its failure probability will go up from that. I did look that up a couple of weeks ago, that one. Let's keep Spudden. Let's just make me the R30 Hedron as the generator dude. We'll use this one and the probe dude, because the probe can just kind of probe. And that leaves Spudnik. Let's keep you as the gather and the tow. And Spudnik. What do I want to put on Spudnik? It's proximity stun mine. I don't think I want the stun mine. I could just convert that to scrap, I guess. Partially because stun mine I don't think is going to kill something. Yeah, I was thinking it was probably going to only work on organic enemies, which makes me try to... It's that question of the mine? Let me open up the help manual, commands... Degauss. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that one. Drone upgrades mine. Lure. Trying to think. So the stun. Oh. Oh. Oh, that okay. So what about, does the stun mine also detonate and damage things? That's a question. That's an interesting question. Reroute. We'll fiddle with that later. So drone config. Spudnik here. What do I want to put in Spudnik? I mean, I guess I could just put in the gather. Maybe. It's that question of what do I use Spudnik for? Poor Spudnik. I don't have any jobs for him. Yeah, I could see the swarms that being useful. My thought is that if I see a swarm like that, I'm just gonna go run away, close the airlock, and escape. Because I don't think that's what I want to mess with. That and the slime. I don't want to deal with that one either. Turrets I can handle. The crystalline things, they're scary, but I can handle those. Now that I have the lure. But I don't want to mess with the other two main threats in this game. I think Sputnik might just be a second. Yeah, that might just be all we put. I don't know if I want to put anything else into him. I mean, at most, if we find a drone, it's going to only have up to 3 things. It could have a 4th. If it has a 4th, then that's rare, apparently, and really good. Let's just put the second generator in him then. That should work. Okay, board, and here we go. Accessing records, no uncorrupted communications. It is the Coeliacanth. It is an ancient fish. Okay, begin. Close all. Okay, so this is an interesting one. Status is that the hull integrity is good. D14, interesting. So I want to bring the bio drone over here. Let's just assume it's going to be a evil thing. So lure, turret. Exactly. Droney stuffs. All the pop-ups. D16. Stealth. Anything scary in here? Nothing scary in here. Okay. Wait for the stealth to recharge. I'm going to move the bio drone over to here. Turret. D9. Stealth. D9. Okay, so rooms 4 and 5 are, quote, safe. So, let's see if we can get into room 3. So, turret 1, pick up D16. Problem is that it's really tiny quarters here, so let's not do through there. Let's do in here. And we want to do room 3. Lure. Let's do it from here. Pick up. It's just that this is really tight corridor, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna try here. Lure. Let's try this. Turret. Okay. D18. Stealth. Really? There's nothing in here? That's almost, that's almost scarier. I mean, what's scarier? The fact that I haven't found anything yet? Or... 2 drone lengths. Good to know. 2 drone lengths. That might make things a little bit easier. Okay. Lost the video signal in drone 1. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's back. Okay. So I guess I need to fix Biodrone's video signal. Guy's losing his eyesight. Let's see. Not the actual biohazard, but the Biodrone is losing his eyesight here, it looks like. D14. Stealth. Or maybe I'm losing my eyesight. Oh, you're not gonna... Okay, so that's not something that can be lured. So... 2 drone lengths, you say, huh? Oh. I do too, but... I don't know. I kinda screwed up the joke, so for that I apologize. I meant no offense. Okay. So I'm trying to think how we can get into room 6 with that turret-y guy in there. So it's 2 drone lengths, so about there. But I don't want him to die in the hypnotic eyes. Let's do this. A1. D14 stealth. Gauss, because it's a fun effect. Hi! If you could come this way, please. Come this way, please. This way, please. Is there even anything in there? I think we'll just leave this guy be. Because I don't think there's going to be anything in that room anyways. So we're going to go back over to D11. D10. D18. Lure. Turrets. Okay. 2. Stealth. D11. Is there a scary thing in here? Ooh, a ship upgrade. Nice. nothing scary in here. Good. Okay. D13. Nothing in here. So I guess it's D19 will be the next one. Or maybe the green just means that there's something active. D19, stealth. Anything? Ah, hi, turret. And Ian! So we do need to get you out of there. So this lure is useless. So R9 has a disabled drone as well as a turret. So what I'm going to try to do is turn off the stealth. D13. Gather all. Gather. Okay. Let's get D18. Here's what I'm going to do. Since there's no... I want advanced commands. Drone upgrades, ship upgrades, reroute. It's rerouting something I can do. I want to power down which door? D12? D12. Is that right? I might have to do that with a different one. Okay, so I want to get that guy out of R9. Let's drop the probe. Let's just do some probing. D11. Because nothing's happened yet on this ship, so we might be okay. Let's go in there. Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everything from R4, close that room off, and let R9 do its thing. Let the evil drone move from R9 to R4. I mean, if I don't have to shoot the turret, I won't. And also because I don't want it, because I'm a little worried about the age of the ship. I mean, I could shoot it. That's an option. It's just I don't want D9 to... I don't want D9 to get jammed again, and I'm not really sure yet how to get the turret to work in my favor with that. D18, D10. Stealth. D12. D12. Okay. I don't... D13. Okay, I don't need to go into that room. We were able to figure that out earlier. Because there's nothing in there that we want. So we just need to gather everything. We'll just let A4 fail. Because I don't think that matters. We'll pick up Ian. Is this an upgrade I want? Ship upgrade collector. I don't know what that is. It probably will be, actually. Ship upgrade is permanently installed, cannot tow. Oh, so that upgrade is actually installed on this ship. I can't remove it. Oh, that's stupid. I kind of wanted to know what that ship upgrade did, but it's not one I can remove. Alrighty, well, oh well. Probe is deteriorating on drone 4. Of course it is. Oh, okay, so that one's... So the collector augment doesn't really help a whole ton then. If I look at the help manual, the ones that we can get, there's the cannon. Decontaminate, which clears radiation from a room. Overload, which just damages things. Power, and remote, which is what we have. Reroutes, which might be interesting. And then a transport is a teleporter, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, there's a cannon. Yeah, no, don't use that one. Okay, so I'm curious what this Stargate thing is. So I'm going to go to this Stargate thing. jump. Well, it's kind of the last thing I'm going to be able to do in this space. Jump. Jump where? Stargate C960D. Let's jump. Why not? Oh. Not just next sector, next to universe. Or galaxy, it looks like. So this is like going elsewhere. Because we have... Because on the system map, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of interest. In the galaxy, we are close enough to be able to jump to one of 5 systems. The universe, we can jump to a different galaxy altogether. So from the Hyperion galaxy to the Dexter galaxy. That's interesting. And I guarantee that something's going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Hence why I'm going to now just go ahead and jump and see what happens. Here we go. Well, that was funky. Yeah, well, that actually didn't even take any jumps. Well, we are now in a different galaxy now. Okay, that's kind of cool. Space station. And all of these tell me, except for this one, the infestation types, which is nice. Yep, and that going through that Stargate got me propulsion fuel, but didn't spend any jump fuel, which is cool. So let's take a look at the drones. So we got Ian. Ian has stealth. That is all Ian has. That is all Ian has to his name. And I'm trying to think if we can even rename him to something else, because we kind of have run out of names. That, and it's been an hour stream already, so I might be closing up here quickly. Hello, Cabbage Jazz Funk. How are you doing? This is Duskers. And I am trying to think of what I want to do next. So, generator, probe. I mean, I could have a second stealthy drone. I could just turn Ian into scrap. Maybe. How much would Ian get me in scrap? Ian would get me 7 scrap. I am doing well. I am doing well. I am currently trying to figure out what I want. What my next step is going to be in this game. Because now that I'm feeling kind of comfortable with things, that means that I'm probably going to die a horrible death in the next ship encounter. But I'm also at a loss as to what would be next. I mean, what do I do next? Because I don't... 2 of the upgrades, for drone upgrades that I want, I don't have. Oh, one of the drones I needed to repair the video signal. Yeah, the bio drone needs some new optics. Well, I guess it's not really optics. I guess it's video signal. I'm trying to think of what that would be. It needs a repaired video signal. Let's just call it what it is. Because I don't need the turrets, and I need to be able to see where the turret's at. Which makes me think I might just turn Ian into scrap. I don't think I need a 6th damage to drone. I'm still trying to think of what would be the advantage of having a full inventory of drones. I guess it's nice to have if something goes horribly, horribly wrong. But, well, it's if I am running a little low on scrap. I'm not sure, though. What I might do... What I might do is, other than the repair, I might save this for future me to figure out. So I will repair the video signal. That's true, keeping the drone as scrap is still useful. So I fixed the video signal on the bio drone. What I might do... Let me think. I'm trying to think if there is... Not that I've gotten tired of Duskers, but I might see if there's another game I could stream. Because an hour of Duskers, well, it's actually almost been an hour and a half of Duskers, and it might be about time to swap for something else. Or I might just end here and finally get around to recording other stuff. I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe I might do one more. If I do switch, it might be to switch to... I don't know what I would switch to, though. Because I'd have to install something. Let me go ahead. Because I think one system per stream is a good baseline for now. I kind of wanted to keep a bit of a break with FTL until I get the other ships unlocked. So let me go ahead and see what else I can stream. Because there's some games that I want to just do the record, and there's some games I would want to stream. Let's give this one a try. Because this one I am almost guaranteeing is going to be frustrating as all get out, but it will work well as a stream. So let me go ahead and swap games then. So feel free to stay put. It'll probably be about 5 minutes for me to make sure that YouTube doesn't connect the videos up, and for me to do all of the swapping of stuff. So thank you, everybody. This is going to be a swap to a different game. Be back in a moment.